Smoking 2 or 3 cigarettes a day is better than smoking 2 or 3 packs. This was a message that was kind of angrily snapped at me by a woman in one of my earliest clinics before I was basically telling people if they smoked anything, they couldn't stay in the program. And she had smoked a cigarette every day for the first 3 days. And she was really mad because I was telling her she's wasting her time. She could have actually smoked the other 40 or 60 cigarettes that day and she would be just as far along as she is now. And she knew this wasn't true. What made her more mad was she knew that I knew that this wasn't true. I was trying to get more out of her, but she just thought what she was doing was great. She'd actually been to other programs before, and they would have agreed with her. They would have told her what she was doing was great. If she had compared notes and talked to her families and friends and told them, oh man, she normally smokes 40 to 60 a day, and she only had 2 or 3 that day, they would tell her that was great. She pretty much knew that if she had told her doctor that she normally smokes 40 to 60 a day, she only smoked 2 or 3 today, he would have said this was great. Everybody was telling her it was great, and I'm telling her she's wasting her time. She was mad about this. But let's understand something. She really believed that I thought something different. I did not think anything different. I believed she was wasting her time. I actually knew she was wasting her time. She was dealing with a drug addiction and thinking that by cutting down so much, and she had said she really suffered those 2 or 3 days. She was suffering terribly. All that suffering had to mean something. No, it just meant she suffered. She suffered for nothing. Oh, people who were in her group with her who may have gone 100% cold turkey, they may have been suffering too, but their suffering was going to get better very shortly. Their suffering is probably going to be better that next day. She was still going to be suffering. Those people had a chance of being totally off smoking forever by what they were doing. She didn't. What she was doing, again, was prolonging her withdrawal, prolonging her addiction. And there is a really good chance, because in most people who do this, they don't stay down to 1 or 2 a day for the rest of their life. Of course not. They're going back to their old level. For some people, quitting cold turkey can really be difficult. But for most people, quitting by cutting down is basically, it's close to impossible. If you ever have a choice between going for a difficult effort or an impossible effort, go for the difficult. If you go for difficult, you have a chance of success. You go for impossible, you've gone through a process for nothing. It's crazy to go through 2 or 3 days of suffering for nothing at all. Just to say that you suffered, that's some benefit? No, it's not. We're dealing with a drug addiction here. And if you want to break free the grip that a nicotine addiction, you've got to stop delivering the drug. And then you got to keep that drug out of your system. Reducing 50%, 80%, 90%, 99.9%. A 99.9% reduction in trying to break free from addiction is a failure. It is not a success. It's not a 99.9% success. It's 100% failure. You've got to look at it like that. Because if you don't, you're never getting off. You're never stopping the withdrawal. If you want to quit smoking, it's a matter of, again, of doing 100% effort to get yourself to break free. And then if you want to stay off for the duration, it's a matter of sticking to that 100% commitment to never take another puff.